Welcome to the VibraPower Disc Beginners Workout.
In this section, we're joined by Helen, who'll be working out with us today. So when you're ready, hit the start button and select your intensity. The movements in this section are very basic, so we're going to start by working the tricep muscles. So, take a seated position, hands on, feet forward, and lower into a position that you can comfortably hold. Make sure that you keep the head up and chest up, and we're going to hold this position for 30 seconds.
Now you should feel the tricep muscle activating. Make sure the backside is close to the machine. You keep that chest raised and the belly button pulled in to activate the core. You feeling this, Helen?
I certainly am.
Hold the position. For a 30-second hold, 2, 1, and release.
Now we're going to move on to working the legs. So, take position, foot flat on top, and we're going to lower ourselves. So we're now in a lunge position. With this one, it targets the muscles at the front of the leg and also the backside muscles, and we hold. Make sure you keep the chest up, stomach muscles in. We hold this again for 30 seconds.
You're going to pop your hands on your hips to take the pressure off the front knee, shoulders back, recruit those postural muscles and keep the chest tall. You're holding for 2, 1, release and change legs.
So we change onto the other side, same thing again. Take your stance, lower down. Remember, front of the leg, and you want the knee in line with the ankles when we do this. Hold the stomach muscles in.
The more you bend that back knee, the more activation you're going to get through the legs. Pull that belly button in and make sure the feet are in line and facing the direction you're pointing.
If you want to make it a little bit more challenging in this beginner section, then take the arms above the head. Do you want to try that, Helen?
Go on, Helen. Okay, hold for 3, 2, 1, and release.
So now it's time to work the abs. So we're going to do what's called a seated crunch hold position. Sit on, bring the feet forward and lean back. Fold the arms across the chest, grabbing a hold of the bicep. Now lift the chest and hold. Don't be slouchy in this position. Hold and lift.
Very good. Keep the belly button pulled in so you're activating the core or the six-pack area. And the little tip is to look at where the ceiling meets the wall. Then you keep your chin off your chest and you won't get a stiff neck. Suck the core in and hold. Last 5, breathe 4, 3, 2, 1 and release.
We're going to move up to the upper body again now. So we're going to activate the shoulder area. For this, you'll need a towel to place underneath the knee. So from here, hands flat on top, sit back, and you're going to press through the palm of the hand and the shoulder area. Try and keep the back nice and straight and stomach muscles in.
You're going to feel the activation through the shoulder from the machine. Really sit back on your heels, draw in the stomach, and pull back on the palms. Deep breaths, and you're going to hold this position for 30 seconds.
Try not to round the back. So force the back straight and press through the shoulder area.
Hold for 3, 2, 1, and back to the legs.
Time to work the legs again. So we're going to do a squat position. So step onto the machine, keeping the feet hip width apart, draw the stomach muscles in and lower yourself down in a comfortable position. When you do this, make sure that the back side is over the heel.
Push the chest out. Make sure you keep the knees above the ankles and force that hip backwards so you feel like you're sitting on a chair. So you're going to activate through the legs and the bottom. The lower you go, the harder this exercise is.
You can really feel the muscles right around the quadriceps working.
Only 2 more seconds. 1, and relax.
We're going to move on to the next exercise now, working the abdominals. So what we want for you to do, step off carefully and sit down. This exercise is the progression from the one that we did earlier. So lay yourself back, legs forward slightly, reach forward to the knees and lower back on the control. Pull the stomach muscles in and head up while you work in.
Make sure you maintain that flat stomach position. So pull in the belly button, lift so the wrist comes to the knees and then gently under control lower the body back down. If you keep that stomach pulled in the whole time, you're going to create a flat tummy all day long. Last 2, 1, and relax.
This next exercise, we're going to target the chest area and the back of the arms. So again, you need your towel to rest the knees on, and we're going to take up the half press position. So hands on, and bend the elbows and lean forward. So a position that is comfortable for you, and we're going to hold. Make sure that you keep the head up and the stomach muscles pulled in.
Make sure you keep your shoulders over your palms with your weight forward, your body in a really flat line, and you achieve this by just pulling in the stomach muscles and squeezing the backside.
If you're feeling brave, just bend the elbows a little bit more to increase the intensity across the chest and shoulder area.
Stay with us, you've got 30-second hold, building up your strength. Last 5, hold there 4, breathe 3, 2, 1, and relax.
We're going to work the legs again now, but this time the back of the legs. So we need to assume what's called the bridge position. So lay back with your bum close to the vibra disc, heels on, head back, and we're going to push up through the heels and lift the bum. Hold this position 30 seconds.
Now to increase the intensity of this exercise, lift the toes on the platform, and this is going to activate your hamstrings at the back of the leg and the back side. Ensure that you're squeezing your bum and your hips are as high as you can possibly hold them, so your body's in a perfect straight line.
Make sure that you don't have any tension on the neck by raising the head. So keep the head back and relax.
Last few seconds, hold and release.
So we're going to work the abdominal section again. As before, sit on. Now there are 2 positions in this movement. You can either legs forward or bring them in a little bit closer, so you choose. Arms fold across, but this time, so we work the whole of the abdominal section, we're going to lift the knee, in and extend, in and extend. Remember, you choose your intensity, the speed that you work at, either on the machine or the rate at which you move your leg.
The further back you have your shoulders, the more activation through the abdominals. Raise that knee and you're activating the lower abs as well. Keep the chin up and the chest out, and maintain that beautiful posture. Keep breathing in and out for last 2, 1, and release.
We're back to working the upper body again now. So this next exercise is a great exercise. Targets the back of the arms, the chest area, the core, and the legs. So all we require you to do is place the hands flat on top of the disc, lift the hips, hold the position, stomach muscles in, and lock the arms.
Make sure you maintain a beautiful body position, raising the hips, squeezing the glutes. You're going to feel this through the arms and the shoulders. And a little fit tip, ensure your hands are facing the way that you're facing. Don't turn them the wrong way, keep in this perfect position.
Now hold the position strong. Don't let the hips drop, keep them high. Hold.
Last 3 seconds, 2, 1, and release the position.
Now we're going to work the legs again. So stand yourself up and step on carefully. Start with the feet hip width apart, pull the midsection in and head up. Okay, so center yourself, raise one leg, and we're going to hold this position. Now, the height of the knees depend on how comfortable you feel, but lock this position.
Keep the shoulders relaxed, the chest lifted, and you're balancing through one leg. So pull the arch of the foot up that's on the platform and try and lock that position by squeezing your backside and your abs. 2 seconds, 1 on this side, change legs.
Same again. So, don't raise the leg too high to begin with. And if you're uncomfortable, then you can either have someone to assist you or have a chair or close to a wall while you do this one, and hold.
If you're doing this exercise alone, maybe have the foot a little bit lower, closer to the platform, so if you do have a wobble, you can just reset your balance. Again, shoulders back, keep locked through the core. Last few seconds. 2, 1, and release.
This next exercise, we're going to work the core. So step off carefully. This time with your towel, you're going to place it on top. We're going to have the forearms resting on with the knees back, stomach muscles pulled in, and drop the hips.
You're trying to engage a straight body position, so squeeze the glutes again and have the shoulders over the elbows. Pull in the core, and this plank position will really work the whole midsection, the postural muscles and the glutes if you squeeze them too.
Make sure that you don't sag in the middle. If you feel that happening, just pull right back up and lock the midsection.
Hold for a few more seconds and release.
Working the upper body again now. So this time, take the towel, place it under the knees, and we're going back into that half plank position, but we want a half press position. Hold here, we're going to step down, back up, step down, and back up, down and up.
Good, maintain a straight body position, hips forward, so it's all through the shoulders and the arms. Alternate the arms, step down, step back through. And to advance this exercise, drop into a half press up position, like Wayne's demonstrating. Stay with us, got a few more seconds, 2, 1, and relax.
Time for the legs again. So stand. This time, place one leg on. The leg you place on, keep it straight. We're going to bend the other and sit back. Rest the hands on the thigh. Keep the head up, stomach muscles pulled in.
Now this is going to attack the hard to reach inside leg. Make sure the chest is out, squeeze the hips back, keep this leg long and bend through the other one. Hold the position.
Make sure you keep the weight over the heels when we do this and hold it tight.
Last few seconds, 2, 1, release and exchange to the other leg.
Step across. As we do so, again, remember to keep that leg straight. Then the other leg, the weight over the heel and hold.
Really sit back to activate the glutes and the legs. Deep breaths and stay with us and maintain that position. You should feel the vibrations through the leg and into the body.
As we progress, you can take it just a little bit lower. Try that, Helen, see how you get on.
Got it, Helen. Last 5, breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Okay, and the last one now, we're going to attack the midsection and the side. So, for this one, we need a side plank position. Leg out straight, using the towel again, rest the knee on. Weight over the shoulder, hold the midsection in, and we're going to raise that leg just to make it a little bit more challenging.
Keep the hips forward so the body's in a straight line. Good, and the shoulder back. Keep the toe up towards the ceiling and hold that side plank position. Last few seconds. And release, and we're going to change to the other side. Resting on the palm, again keep that shoulder back, the body in a straight line by tucking the backside under, leg straight, and lift that toe up towards the ceiling. So you're getting a side plank which is working the obliques, pulling in your waist. Helen can feel this one. And with the leg raise, you're starting to activate through the glute med as well. Keep your body straight. So last exercise, so stay with us. Breathe in, last 3 seconds, 2, 1, and relax. Well done and congratulations,
Well done.
You've completed our beginner's workout.